Okay, do you ever wake up, you're like, I'm about to go get everything done that I possibly can do, and then you write down a to-do list of maybe 10 to 20 things, and then you look at it and you're like, whoa, how am I going to get this done? Well, if you're one of those people like me, then stick around. I got 4 easy questions that will make narrowing down your list the next time you have one super easy. So let's say, for example, I have a to-do list for today, and my to-do list looks like pay my rent that's due tomorrow, work on a school project that's due in 6 months, I need to wash my dishes, and I want to go get ice cream at Culver's. So how are we going to get all these things done? Let's start with the first question. The first question is, what's both urgent and important? And whatever it is, just do it right now. So going back to my list, paying my rent that's due tomorrow, I think is urgent and important because I want a place to stay. So that is something that I'll do right now. Question number 2 is what's important but not urgent. And whatever falls into that category, we just want to schedule that to do later. So going back to my list, I wrote that I have a school project that's due in 6 months that I need to work on. That school project, if I wanted to graduate, is probably important, but it's not so urgent. So I'll put studying for the test on my Google Calendar or something like that. And then we can move on to the next question. Question number 3 is what's urgent but not important. And whatever falls into this category, we want to automate it, delegate it to someone else, or, in other words, just get someone else to do it, or come up with a system or a process, or maybe find some app that can make doing it a little bit easier and faster. So going back to my to-do list, one thing that's on there is that I need to wash dishes. Now, I could do that by hand, but if I have a dishwasher, then I could just throw my dishes in the dishwasher and let that do it for me, aka delegating. Yeah. So I take my dishes, rinse them off, throw them in the dishwasher, call that a day, and we can move on to the next question. The 4th and final question is, what's both not urgent and not important? And if it's not urgent and it's not important, then we just want to delete it. So going back to my to-do list, one thing I have on here is that I want to go get ice cream at Culver's. Now, because I like ice cream at Culver's, I'm a big fan of the Snickers concrete mixer. It is kind of important to me to go get some ice cream, but in the grand scheme of things, it's not really important. So I put that under the category of not important and not urgent, and we can just cross that off. So those are the 4 questions that I would ask to narrow down a to-do list if I had too many things on it. And if you want a more detailed explanation of this, just search Eisenhower box on YouTube. There's a lot about it, and I hope it helps. Thanks, and have a good one.